Morning, guys and gals. Hopefully the lighting ain't too bad. I just wanted to see if I could shoot a little blog today, have a little bit of a discussion, I guess. So a few years ago, I guess it's been a few years ago now, like way back when I still had my '06 Dodge Ram 3500, I recall making a video talking about newer trucks, newer diesel trucks, and why I didn't want them. At the time, anyway. Strange enough, I mean, granted, it's not a diesel truck, but I do have a much, much newer truck now. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a 2019 Ford F350. Good truck, really no complaints. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that, a truck out of this age would have. It doesn't have the adaptive cruise control or the blind spot monitoring, that kind of stuff. It's just an XLT. It has features. Don't get me wrong. It's got the steering wheel mounted audio controls and fancy displays that can do Bluetooth and all that stuff. But like I don't have navigation. Like I said, I don't have the adaptive cruise control or the 360 camera. So it's a little bit of a mix. But I digress. It's a good truck. It's a nice truck. Pretty reliable. I really don't stress about, is this truck going to start? When am I going to have to work on it next? That kind of thing. But the main thing is just the financials. I'm doing fine making truck payments and everything. It's just truck payments on this thing sucks. But I've just been kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, it's a nice truck. It's a good looking truck. I don't really have to worry about it too much. But I'm like, if I had the opportunity to do it again, would I? And honestly, I don't know. I don't know. In a lot of ways, I miss having older trucks, older vehicles. I miss the older vehicles. Um, to me, they were simpler. I understood them better. Felt like I could work on them if I had to. Cheaper to insure, cheaper to maintain for the most part. Depending on how you look at it. But it's just kind of a weird train of thought I've been in lately. Just having. It's not a new truck, but it's only a couple of years old, so it's definitely newer. But now that I'm having it and I've been driving it for I think almost 2 months now, I'm just it just caused me to think it's a good truck, but I mean these newer vehicles aren't what they're cracked up to be. It's just they're expensive. You're I'm paying quite a bit in the car payment, never mind the insurance. I'm sure before too much longer, this thing's going to start getting more miles on it. Things are going to start to break or wear out, and eventually it's going to be like any other older vehicle where, you got to do some maintenance on it. So, I just kind of wanted to kind of quickly hop on and share my point of view with it. I'm like, the whole reason I even got this truck was, well, one, I was tired of that WRX. But the whole reason I went ahead with this truck in particular was I'm like, okay, it's a newer gas truck. I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Just get in and drive the darn thing. I mean, it looks good. It's newer. It's something I can be proud of, proud to own. So, I mean, there's that, but it's just, like I said, between the financials and just me missing the older stuff, I don't know if it's just because it's what I grew up with or, if it just be a little bit cheaper. I don't know. But I mean, I've had older vehicles too, and it just seems like even though I enjoyed them a little more, I was always working on them, which just, that'll wear you out too, especially in my work home life right now. I work a lot. I don't necessarily always have time to be doing projects on vehicles. So to me, it's kind of like a weird trade-off. But I can definitely say now that I'm owning a newer truck, they're not all that they're cracked up to be. So I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think as far as newer vehicles. It doesn't have to be a truck; it could be a newer vehicle too. What's your take on newer vehicles? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Do you prefer older stuff? You know, I'm really curious to see your guys' feedback. But anyway, I hope you're having a great day, week, weeknight, whatever time it is, wherever you may be. And we will see you in the next video.